The Bold and the Beautiful, a recap of tension and transformation. In the latest episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, the air was charged with emotional intensity, igniting old feuds while unveiling new alliances. The episode centered on three pivotal narratives: Electra's surprising confrontation with Will, Sheila's simmering confrontation with Taylor, and Luna's heartfelt plea that brought a whirlwind of emotions to the forefront. As the sun rose over the vibrant city of Los Angeles, the chaos that unfolded at Forrester Creations lit up the family ties that bind and shatter. Electra, having made her mark as a resolute businesswoman, is not one to shy away from confrontation. She has always had an uncanny intuition for detecting the undercurrents of dishonesty, and this episode showcased her skepticism towards Will. Their meeting was charged as Electra pressed Will on the integrity of his motives. His charm, typically a weapon of seduction, did little to sway her resolve. "Will," Electra said, her voice relentless, "I've seen what ambition can do to people. Are you truly in this for the brand, or is your heart set on something more personal?" Her probing struck a nerve, stirring the specter of Will's complicated relationships within the Forrester family. Tension escalated as the two debated the direction Forrester Creations should take. Electra's vision for clean, modern designs clashed with Will's allegiance to traditional aesthetics. As she leaned in, challenging him to reveal his true intentions, the stakes felt personal, blending business with a potential betrayal that might finally unravel the tight-knit fabric of the Forrester legacy. Meanwhile, across town, Sheila Carter, notorious for her cunning and ruthless strategy, found herself seated across from Taylor Hayes. The two women share a complicated history, marred by betrayal and heartbreak, but tonight's confrontation would push their limits. Sheila arrived with an air of calculated calm, concealing the chaos brewing within. As the conversation turned tense, she accused Taylor of undermining her as a mother and as a person. "You've lived your life behind a veil of virtue, Taylor," Sheila proclaimed, her voice dripping with disdain. "But we both know you're not as innocent as the world believes." Taylor, embodying an unwavering strength, rebutted Sheila's claims with grace. "You've chosen chaos over love, Sheila. There's a way to mend bonds without sabotaging them." The heavy responsibility of motherhood was at the forefront of this intense dialogue. Both women yearned to protect their children yet approached the challenge from polar opposite angles. Their exchange, a mix of verbal sparring and heartfelt revelations, encapsulated the tumultuous nature of their shared past. As each accusation flew, it was clear that both women were wrestling with their desires for understanding, acceptance, and the right to parent their children without interference. The conversation hinted at a deeper unraveling of the Forrester family dynamics and the potential fallout that could ensue if these problems weren't addressed. In a storyline that pulled the heartstrings of viewers, Luna entered the fray with a plea that echoed through the corridors of Forrester Creations. As tensions brewed, she stood as a beacon of clarity, desperate to mend the fractures within her family. Luna, the daughter of a prominent designer, carried the weight of expectations on her shoulders. Her heartfelt appeal came at a crucial moment, shedding light on the emotional turmoil plaguing the Forrester clan. "Please, can we stop this madness?" Luna implored, her words laced with emotion. "We are family, and families can either build each other up or tear each other apart. This feud, this fighting, it's not worth it." Her vulnerability struck a chord. In a world dominated by ambition and betrayal, Luna represented hope. Her words served as a catalyst, urging Will to reconsider his ambitions while challenging Sheila and Taylor to acknowledge their shared humanity. "I know my mother means well," she said, directing her gaze toward Sheila, "but love should never come at the cost of someone else's pain. We need to find a way to coexist, not as rivals but as a united front." As the episode unfolded, viewers were treated to a tapestry of emotional conflict illuminated by powerful performances. Each character brought their nuanced struggles and aspirations to the forefront, crafting a rich narrative that captivates while challenging familial bonds. Electra's confrontation with Will raises questions about loyalty, ambition, and the sacrifices made in the name of success. Sheila and Taylor's duel bequeaths an exploration of motherhood's complexity, showcasing how love can sometimes manifest as destructive tendencies, while Luna's plea for unity reminds us that amidst chaos lies the potential for healing and reconciliation. The episode culminated with a sense of foreboding yet flickering hope. As each character faces their demons, it's clear that the road ahead will be fraught with challenges, but perhaps it is only through conflict that they can discover their true selves and rebuild the family they have long set out to destroy. In the lush world of The Bold and the Beautiful, it is not just fashion and romance that intertwine, but the complex, often messy, threads of love, betrayal, and redemption, all threading toward an inevitable reckoning. As the iconic soap opera pushes onward, viewers are left questioning not only what will happen next but how the characters will navigate the turbulent waters of their intertwined destinies.